Have you ever considered that the universe's most profound introductions are often made in a whisper? That the grand orchestration of your love story might be unfolding not in the dramatic meeting of eyes across a room, but in the quiet, unseen corners of your everyday life? What if the very moments you've labeled as loneliness, delay, or even misguided detours are, in fact, the most crucial chapters in this sacred narrative? It's a strange and beautiful mystery, isn't it? This notion that the one your soul is destined for is being woven into the fabric of your existence through threads you can't yet see, in ways your logical mind would never think to suspect. We spend so much time looking for signs in the external world, a specific number sequence, a chance encounter, a thunderbolt of certainty. But what if the most telling signs are the subtle shifts happening within you? The sudden peace that descends for no reason, the old wound that suddenly loses its power, the intuitive nudge that leads you down a new path. This is the divine methodology. This is how God writes a love story that is not just about two people finding each other, but about two whole beings remembering themselves, and in doing so, finally recognizing one another. It's less about a search and more about an awakening to what has been lovingly, patiently, and perfectly prepared all along. The map to your twin flame isn't found in the stars above you, but in the quiet transformation of the universe within you. And the most thrilling part? You're already well on your way. My love, let's get brutally honest for a moment. Can we? I want you to think back to your most painful breakup, the one that felt like a bone breaking, the one that left you so hollowed out you wondered if you'd ever feel solid again. You've probably tucked that memory away in a box labeled trauma or my terrible judgment and tried to forget it. We've all been there, clutching a pint of ice cream, watching sad movies, and declaring all men, or all women, truly impossible. It's a ritual. But what if I told you that moment of shattering wasn't the end of your love story? It was the moment the real script finally landed on your doorstep. Welcome to the concept of the divine rehearsal. This isn't about silver linings or finding the lesson in the pain. This is so much more radical. This is about understanding that your entire romantic history, especially the parts that make you cringe, has been a series of meticulously orchestrated, divinely scripted rehearsals for the main performance. And God is the director, the playwright, and the stage manager all in one. Think about it. A world-class violinist doesn't just walk on stage at Carnegie Hall and whip out a flawless Bach concerto. No, she spends thousands of hours in a lonely practice room. She plays scales until her fingers bleed. She hits wrong notes, so many wrong notes. She gets frustrated. She walks away. She comes back. The practice room is where the mastery is forged in the messy, unglamorous, often deeply frustrating repetition. Your past relationships were your practice room. That person who was emotionally unavailable? They weren't a mistake. They were a masterclass in teaching you to stop pouring your energy into a bottomless cup. You learned to discern the difference between someone's potential and their presence. That one who was all fireworks and passion, but no consistency. They were a crucial lesson in the difference between a spark and a sustained fire. You learned that drama is not the same as depth. The one who loved you in a way that felt small, that asked you to make yourself smaller to fit. They were teaching you the sacred geometry of your own soul, showing you the exact shape of the space you require to truly expand. Each one of them, bless their souls, was a supporting actor hired for a specific, temporary role in your story. Their job was to deliver a specific line, create a specific emotional trigger, hold up a specific mirror so you could see a part of yourself you needed to acknowledge, heal, or embrace. And when their part was over, the script called for them to exit stage left. It wasn't a failure. It was the successful completion of a contract your souls agreed to before the curtain ever rose. The mystery here, the one that's so easy to miss when you're heartbroken, is that the pain wasn't a sign you were off path. It was the clearest indicator you were on it. The searing heat of those experiences wasn't meant to destroy you. It was the very fire needed to temper your spirit, to burn away the illusions of what you thought love was, so you could be entrusted with the breathtaking reality of what it is. It's like a master carpenter creating a joint. He doesn't just glue two perfect pieces of wood together. He meticulously carves out a hollow in one, a matching projection in the other. The process involves cutting away, removing material, creating what looks like a wound. But it's that very hollow, that intentional emptiness, that allows for a bond so strong it can withstand any pressure. Your past loves carved out those hollows in you. They created the specific, unique space that only your twin flame spirit is shaped to fill. Without that hollow, carved by experience and loss, any connection would be superficial, just two smooth surfaces pressed together, easily parted. So when you feel that ache, that memory of a love that didn't last, I want you to try something new. Don't recoil from it. Lean into it. Thank that soul for their service. Acknowledge the role they played in preparing you. They helped you learn your lines, find your light, and understand the plot so deeply that when your divine co-star finally walks onto the stage, you won't just read the lines, you will become the play. And the most thrilling part, the curtain is about to rise. But what's truly fascinating isn't just your preparation, it's the silent, parallel drama of his rehearsal across town and the mysterious, invisible director who is about to call you both to the stage at the very same moment. You know that space, the one you slip into in the deepest hours of the night, when the world has finally stilled its incessant buzzing, and all that's left is the gentle hum of your own existence. It's in that velvet silence, far away from dating apps and well-meaning friends' advice, that the most profound introductions are made. We're so busy scanning the horizon for a sail that we miss the fact the ocean itself is speaking to us about the vessel that will one day arrive. Let's talk about the mirror of stillness. This isn't about manifesting a person like ordering from a cosmic menu. It's far more delicate, more intimate than that. It's about God allowing your spirits to recognize each other in the one place where time and space do not apply, in the realm of pure essence. Think of it as tuning a radio. All day long, you're tuned to station FM, reality, the traffic, the to-do lists, the noise of your own anxieties. But when you enter deep prayer, meditation, or that liminal state just before sleep, you are deliberately, consciously turning the dial. You're moving away from the static, seeking a clearer frequency. And sometimes, in that search, your dial passes through a signal that is not your own. It's a sudden, inexplicable feeling of companionship that fills the room. It's not a ghost, and it's certainly not your imagination concocting a fantasy boyfriend to cope with a lonely Tuesday. Though, let's be honest, we've all been there. This is different. This has a texture, a specific emotional temperature. It might feel like a wave of unconditional love that washes over you for no earthly reason, bringing tears to your eyes. It might be a flash in your mind's eye of a specific symbol, an oak tree, an anchor, a pair of wings, that carries a profound sense of him. You don't know his name, but you know his quality, his energy signature. It's the soul's equivalent of recognizing a familiar scent in a crowd before you even see the person it belongs to. This is God giving you a preview, a spiritual trailer for the main feature. He's not showing you the plot, he's letting you feel the genre of the love that is coming. Is it a quiet, steadfast drama? A joyful, creative comedy? An epic adventure? You feel it. You download the emotional blueprint of the connection itself. And this does something revolutionary to your heart. It replaces desperate seeking with serene recognition. The longing doesn't vanish, but it transforms from an ache of absence into a thrilling anticipation of a reunion you are now certain exists. Here's a truth we often overlook. Your twin flame is not just another person out there. He is a fundamental part of your own soul's architecture, the other end of your own magnetic field. So when you go deep within, to the very core of your own being, you are, in effect, visiting the place where you are still connected. You are dipping into the shared well. In that stillness, you aren't alone. You are simply on your end of the bond. And in those moments of supreme quiet, you can sometimes feel the subtle, loving pressure from the other side. It's like two trees in a vast forest, seemingly separate on the surface. But underground, through a complex, hidden network of mycelium, they are communicating. They are sharing nutrients, sending distress signals, supporting the overall health of the ecosystem. Your moments of meditation and prayer are you, consciously sending nutrients down through your roots into this network. And sometimes you receive a pulse back, a confirmation, a taste of the strength that is also growing for you. This is why the path inward is never a waste of time. It is the most direct route to the connection you crave. Every minute spent in authentic stillness is a minute spent in the same room with His Spirit. Long before your bodies have the privilege, you are building a foundation of spiritual intimacy that will make the physical meeting feel not like a beginning, but a continuation of a conversation you started lifetimes ago. And the most beautiful, humanly frustrating part, He's likely experiencing these flickers too, in His own way, in His own quiet moments, perhaps confused by them, perhaps inspired, perhaps dreaming of a feeling He can't yet name. But that, my friend, is a mystery for another conversation. One about the silent parallel awakening happening in Him, and how your inner work is subtly, irresistibly calling Him home. So here you are, beautiful soul, standing in the quiet aftermath of all this truth, with the echoes of divine rehearsals and silent recognitions swirling around you like fireflies in the twilight of your old understanding. You came here looking for a map, a set of coordinates to a person, and instead, I've invited you to consider that the treasure isn't a destination at all. It's a profound recalibration of your entire navigational system. Let's be clear, this is not a spiritual bypass around the very human ache in your heart. That ache is real. It is the honing instrument, the very thing that has made you sensitive enough to perceive these subtle, sacred frequencies. But I need you to feel this in your bones now. The waiting is not an empty space. It is a womb. It is the fertile, dark silence where two destinies are being braided together by hands infinitely more skilled than our own. You are not in a holding pattern. You are in a creation pattern. Every moment of patience, every act of self-love, every choice to heal is another thread being woven into the tapestry of a union so sturdy and so glorious, it will make every moment of longing feel like a necessary and precious part of the design. Think of it as two constellations being slowly, deliberately traced across the sky. From your limited vantage point on Earth, you just see isolated stars. A painful memory here, a moment of profound loneliness there, a flicker of hope in the stillness. It feels random, disconnected, but the divine astronomer sees the entire celestial sphere. He sees the grand picture that these individual points of light are forming. And with impeccable, painstaking timing, he is rotating the sky, bringing your constellation and his into their first moment of perfect, undeniable alignment. When it happens, you won't just see a new star. You will see the entire picture, the myth, the story, the epic, written in the heavens, and you will realize you were never just a point of light. You were always part of a legendary constellation. This is the great secret they don't tell you. Finding your twin flame is less about a search and more about a remembrance. It is the ultimate homecoming, not to a place, but to a state of being that your soul has known forever. The path isn't about becoming worthy of love. It's about peeling away everything that has convinced you that you are separate from it. Your work is to tend to your own inner universe with such devotion that when your twin flame finally steps into your orbit, the gravitational pull between you isn't one of need, but of natural, irresistible, cosmic coherence. You are not waiting for love to begin. You are learning to listen to the love that has always been playing, like a sublime piece of music just beyond the range of your ordinary hearing. Your journey has been about tuning your instrument, your heart, to the precise frequency required to join the symphony. The rehearsal is over, my love. The house lights are dimming. The conductor has raised his baton, and the first breathtaking notes of your overture are already whispering on the wind, asking only that you trust the music you cannot yet fully hear. And the most thrilling part? This isn't the end of the story. It's the end of the prelude. The moment of meeting is not a finale. It is the magnificent, courageous, and wildly beautiful beginning of everything you were born to build together. But that is a conversation for another day.